Hello guys, welcome to another session of web designing and development. So today's video we are going to learn how to use GitHub, and as you can see I am on my personal repository. So on this personal repository you can see I do have an old picture right here. I think this one was opened, I think like I don't know, some years back, and I haven't been updating this personal account, but I just use it on um, some other personal projects, I think so. And there are few repositories right here. So this is the interface of GitHub. We're not going to go much on these on this interface, but I'll just show you how you can create a repository and get you up and running on GitHub. So you go to this button, new, and on this new button, once you click it, it prompts you to write the repository name. So just like project underscore GitHub, like so. And if you see a green mark here, that means that name is available. So in the description, I'll just write this is my new project. And so you can choose if you want your repository to be public or private. I'll put it public, and I'll just put an add readme file where you can actually put description of your project. I will leave this one right there. Then let's create the repository. Wait for it, and we are done. Now after this, what we need to do is to make sure that we can actually clone this repository and work with this repository as we go along. So in order to do that, you go here on code and make sure we're on HTTPS, then go to this button to copy this link, just so. Once you do that, you can also download the project right here by downloading the zip file, or use with GitHub desktop, which we haven't learned yet. Then go to terminal, to your terminal or command prompt if that's the case. If you go here, if it opens, make sure you are in your desktop, and I'll just, because I have already installed Git, I think we have talked about that last time, I'll just write Git and then paste the code and press enter. So it will download the repository online. So saying Git is not a Git command. Okay, yeah, I need to write Git clone. So this is the first command that you need to write. And once you do this, it will start downloading the document or the folder that you have created, the repository that you have created online. So since we are in our desktop, I will cd to our project GitHub. And once you are in there, you can start working with your project. Now let's go to our page, to our project. In order to go to your project, just write code and a dot. This will open your editor of choice. Right now it's VS Code. When I am, you can see this readme file is still there, and in this case I'll just create a document, a simple document, index.js. So it will create that document for me. It's slow a little bit, but it will create. So if I write here arrayed maybe hello world, like this, and save. I know my PC is a little bit slow here, but don't worry about it. We'll actually take a look at that later on. So you can see that I do have a change right here. We call it source control. But however, we'll go to the terminal. That's where we're going to work with our project, because we have opened our project from the terminal. So Git has got some other commands that are very useful and fast to work with in our document. The first command is called git status. So if we press here git status, you will see that it will check which files we have changed or added to our files. No, not right here on the lead file, you can see that we do have index.js file that we have added, and it's untracked file. So that means we haven't added or committed to our Git repository. Now, in order to add that file, is as good as writing git add and write the name of the file that you are adding. If you're adding multiple files, you can name them right here. You can name other files like index.go and whatnot. But in this case, if you want to add everything, you can just write git add and dot. So in this case, we only need git index.js. If I place git add like that, you will not see the outcome. But if I go back to git status, you see now the file is in a green format. That means it has been added to our Git. Remember, Git is a local repository that is in your PC. Now I want to commit my file because right now it's like on the memory, it's not yet stored. So I want to commit my file. I will write another command called git commit, then -m. So meaning you need to put a message. So I'll just write add new JS file, like so. So make sure that that message is in present tense, and so that you can refer to your message. So if I place here, you see one file has been changed and there's only one insertion. Now this file hasn't been added to my online repository. In order to add that file, I just like git push. I need to push it to the online repository. If I say git push and press enter, it will try to connect to the internet, and voila, we have added our file to the online repository. If we go here back and refresh our page, you see now we do have the file right here and the message add new JS file. How cool is that one? So this is a simple way how you can get up with Git. And if I change here the file, let's see, if I change the file, maybe add some code and whatnot. So if I say here alert, and here say hi mom, and so, and I say commit changes, and go back to my file right here, you see nothing has changed. But if I go back to here and say git pull, it'll try to connect to the internet, and you see that we have some other insertions. If I go back to here, you see now I have seen the changes. This is how you can do you can work in collaboration. It works as magic, just like so. So anyway, thank you so much for attending this video. If you want some professional videos, they will come later on during this year. We have been having troubles to work with these videos so far due to blackouts. So make sure that you keep in touch for other professional trainings out there. They are project based. So thank you so much, and see you on the next